Hey Sagittarius, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your mid-month energy check. See what's going on with you mid-month. You've already got the Justice card flying out, so it looks like there might be a lot going on with you, Sag. So let's see. We are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anybody else. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. So check your other placements. And let's see what you have going on here, Sag. Okay. All right, the first thing that I'm noticing here is that you have lots of majors right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you have 5. So there's actually a lot going on with you, and it's not just a lot going on this week, but it's really significant in your life. So these would be soul lessons that are coming up right now. And the big picture is talking about some kind of leap of faith. This is some kind of new project, new beginning, some kind of leap of faith where you're kind of going off, trusting the universe on your path. So that being the big picture, this could have been something that happened in the past, and this is what this is all about, or something that's still going to happen. But another major just jumped out, and here is the reversed Empress. Sagittarius, this can be you, or it can be somebody that you are involved with. This has a lot to do with worthiness, self-worth, treating yourself like you are the Empress, the one in charge of life and manifestation. And since she's reversed, it's there's something that's missing. There's something that is being drained. There's something that's not coming into fruition the way you want. So let's get to that. We'll get some clarifiers, and then we'll get some advice from your guides at the end too, Sagittarius. So coming from this place of justice occurring, justice wanting to happen, and moving up to the heart of the situation where here it's like there's some kind of new beginning and new calling and new way of being. This is also, it can be considered some kind of reconciliation. And then it's crossed with the high priestess. And there's some kind of knowingness here. There's some kind of secret here. There's some kind of secret about this knowingness, about this calling. Let's see, happening now and into the near future. There's some kind of exchange that's not happening. There's one person or one partner is giving more energy to a situation than the other. And I even want to say, Sagittarius, that I feel like you know this. I feel like you feel that already. Okay, and then let's look at past, present, future. In the past, there's been some kind of twin flame union or 1111 luck union, foundation of inspiration and happiness. This is in the past. And then in the present, we have somebody that's way up in their head, and there's some groundedness that's not happening. And this definitely is going with this Empress reverse, kind of like there's something that's not coming into fruition the way I want it to. Present time. It's like I've lost something. I've lost groundedness. I've lost a gift. I've lost some kind of, yeah, I'm hearing you saying that you're in introspection, definitely in your mind. This is somebody that you're dealing with, Sagittarius, or this is you. And wow, I even want to say this is the forefront, which is interesting, but this is the trajectory. And this is about looking like you're single or looking like you are in your own resources, not needing anyone else. This is you being independent, acting independent, looking independent, maybe feeling independent, but what I'm hearing is this is in the forefront. So I don't really feel like it's feeling so independent as looking independent or looking like you're doing things on your own or having your own resources about you. You don't need anybody else. Yeah, looking like you don't need anybody else. Okay. So this is, in order to move forward in this direction, there's a need to release the idea that you're going to have emotional fulfillment. That's crazy. So something needs to change in order for you to really open to receive, because this Empress isn't open to receive all the things that she's manifesting. And that's just the energy of the Empress around you. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And so this is like release the idea the way that you are going now, that you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. Something needs to change in order for this to be changed. In order for you to turn your Empress right side up, something needs to change. And when I look at your advice is talking about some kind of decision needs to be made here. Some decision needs to be made so that you can shift your energy to open to receive all the things that you're wanting to open to receive. Your higher self is talking about some kind of sneaky monkey business. I even hear that there's been some lying, stealing, cheating, not telling the truth, not being straightforward, some kind of shadows covering up the truth, things not being illuminated. But this is like a plan. This is a plan. It's like somebody wasn't honest, somebody wasn't upfront, and somebody was betraying. And what that led to was this huge tower moment. And so your angels and guides are talking about this tower moment. We're going to get some clarification here in a moment. We're just getting the overall right here. What's interesting too is that you have in your resistance position lots of different opportunities. It's like I'm resistant to all of these things going on. You know, Sagittarius, this could also be I'm resistant to having all these opportunities. I'm resistant to choosing an opportunity, but this is also I'm resistant to magical thinking. I'm resistant to dreaming. And I will say this, so is this Empress. This Empress reversed is resistant to magical thinking and dreaming. She knows when she's right side up, though, just like Esther Hicks, that you dream your reality. You dream your reality into the physical. So there's some kind of resistance. It's like keeping yourself in your head is keeping you from abundance. Interesting. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. I'm going to use this other deck for that. And this is the one that's calling. So let's try this one first. All right, Sagittarius, tell me about this big picture, this Fool, this having faith in the universe when you're not open to receiving what the universe has totally thrown in your direction. So let's see. Sagittarius, this is about heart connections. It's about healing the Immaculate Heart. It's about having faith in the universe that the Immaculate Heart still exists, that healing heart and being inspired by the heart and following your heart. That's what this big picture is all about. All right. And I want to get some clarification on this reversed Empress, because this seems to be coming out in the big picture as well. And right. Okay, what's interesting here to me, Sagittarius, is that here you have this dog. This dog is symbolic of a friend. This is the friend and loyalty, but this is not an up-leveled relationship. So you're kind of, this would be settling. Friendship is wonderful, but the big picture is talking about heart inspiration, and there's some kind of settling for friendship or not moving a relationship past friendship. Okay. So let's, oh, right. Your higher self, the sneaky monkey message about somebody being sneaky monkey or somebody not telling the truth or kind of pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. Or then you have this strength, this lion, this king of the jungle. And again, with the trajectory, I'm wanting to look like I don't need anybody else's resources. And your higher self is kind of saying the same thing. There's somebody who is covering up how they really feel or what they really want. They're making an appearance. They're making an appearance somehow. And it's not what's going on under the hood, so to speak. It's not what's happening on the inside, but they are not being open to talk about what's going on the inside. So this is either you or someone that you're dealing with, Sag. Let's talk about this Tower card that your angels and guides are talking about. So this Tower card is a huge change, and it's a huge change in your life. It's affected you somehow. This can be an epiphany. It can be a good change. It can be a change that feels uncomfortable. So let's see. Ooh. So many things are falling out at once. All right. What's interesting, Sag, here? Is this big, huge epiphany and this big, huge change is something that you have done before. This is something that you know about and something that you've done before. I don't know what that beeping noise is, but sorry about that. Let's see. This big Tower card, this is also something that, oh, I'm hearing something that you struggle with. I don't know what that beeping noise is. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. Hopefully it stops. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that this tower, all right, hold on. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm back. Figured it out. So this Tower card is talking about something that you've already been aware of. This is some kind of tower situation that has happened before. And this is also something that, like, I keep even hearing that you're well aware of it. And it's something that I even hear as strategized about. So that would make sense about this too. There's some kind of strategy involved here. And there's a reason for doing it. This, even though this is a sneaky monkey card, there is a reason for this person to be stealing all these swords. They're ultimately stealing all these swords so that other people can't use these swords against them. So there's a reason why putting on a facade or putting on some kind of mask is purposeful in self-preservation for some reason. And so then this tower moment's happening, and it's almost like somebody makes the tower moment happen before the tower moment is caused by somebody else. That's kind of what it feels like, Sag. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the heart of the situation. So the heart of the situation is talking about this calling, this new way of life, this second chance, reconciliation, but there's some kind of High Priestess secret going on with that. There's some kind of secret about this new beginning. There's something being held back and not being talked about regarding the new beginning. So let's just take a look at that. And right, it's like, oh, there's some kind of caution about this new beginning. It's almost like, when is the other shoe going to drop kind of thing, or there's just this fear of impending upset. And that's the heart of the situation happening now and into the near future. We've got this Six of Pentacles that's reversed. So it's like there's some kind of understanding and knowing, I feel, that there's somebody who's giving more to the situation than somebody else. So the reciprocity isn't even Steven. It's not balanced, but let's get some clarification on that. And right, and somebody already knows about this. It's like, this is the setup, this is the deal, this is how this works. The reciprocity is not even, and that's how it's set up. So I don't know if both parties understand that, or both partnerships. If this is business, it kind of feels like a relationship to me, since this is all immaculate love at the heart, or at the big picture. but somebody knows that the reciprocity is not even, and that's happening now and into the near future. Right. This does have to do, here's the woman card. So here's the feminine energy. So happening now and into the near future, this feminine energy has to really work on some self-healing, because this energy is not going toward her. She has to do her own self-healing. Okay. So let's look at this releasing business. In order for everything to be moving forward the way it is, releasing this happiness. Like if you're moving forward in the direction you're moving forward, Sagittarius, or this person that you're dealing with, whoever has this facade, whoever is acting like they have everything that they want, but they're not feeling that on the inside, what is this about? That they have to release their true happiness. And this is their home. They have to release their true happiness for home stability. Wow. So there's always a reason for this card. There's a reason for the planning, you know. There's a reason why somebody knows. It's like a business deal almost. It's like a business deal. Okay, so let's take a look at your past situation here. In the past, we've got this wedding card, marriage card, twin flame card, 1111 card, celebration card. Let's take a look at a clarifier for that, please. Right, and we have a complete image shattering. We have a complete break in what that looked like. There was a complete change in how you were seen, how they were seen, how you both saw each other. And in present time, someone in their head, someone not getting all of the resources that they truly desire because they're in their head. Let's get some clarification on that. Right? Someone is acting aloof, being to themselves, not being passionate, and concentrating on, this would be concentrating on money and power and control. I would say feeling safe in a certain way. And let's look at the trajectory, Sagittarius. Let's look at the trajectory. We've got the trajectory of this person who is acting independent, creating some kind of way that they are independent, being independent, not having to worry about anybody else, and really just creating this space of I do things in order to get what it is that I need. I'm not doing things for others right now. So this is again some self-preservation, and we've got one person in this self-preservation mode, and we've got another person over here feeling like they have to be in preservation mode too, constantly self-healing because they're not getting all of the energy that it is that they need, or all the resources they need to feel whole. Okay, let's check out this resistance. I have resistance too. Taking all of this love opportunity that I have in front of me. Or I have resistance to magical thinking and I'm not manifesting in that way. Let's see. Right. This is being anchored, but being anchored to a detriment. Basically what this is missing an opportunity. And this is more so missing an opportunity that has to do with love and emotions. Okay. So let's get some more clarifying, Sagittarius. I want to first ask about your advice here. A decision needs to be made in order for you to get really what it is that you need. As it's going right now, this feels very lonely. This feels very lonely. This is being independent and only working on getting what it is that you need. This isn't any kind of reciprocity. This isn't any kind of back and forth relationship or kindred spiritship. So 2 of Swords reversed. What is the decision when we're asking for advice? This is the queen. This is a sexy, wonderful, fun queen. She has all this energy. She's beautiful. She has all this manifesting energy. She really is the empress of the queens in the deck. And the decision has to do with this type of energy. So Sagittarius, this can be you or this can be somebody else. But this is deciding whether or not you're going to embody this energy or choose this energy. And what jumps out is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is all about storming the castle with the truth. So the thing that wants to happen, or the advice that needs to happen, is to get really straight with what it is, get really clear about what your truth is, and make a choice based on that truth. What is your truth? Okay, I'm hearing, I think this is LL Cool J. Do you want a thug or do you want a love? And I love that. Okay. I also want to ask about this coming from this place of justice. Some kind of justice happening, some kind of karmic justice happening. And then that's where everything else stemmed from there. So what was this karmic justice? This karmic justice has to do with looking into the future. So there was some kind of a plan for looking into the future. And what all of this has stemmed from, going into this even kind of separation mode where it's just like, it's just me, myself, and I kind of thing. It's stemming from something right happening in your future, or keeping things karmically in place in your future. It's, it's a plan for happiness for sure. I'm asking your higher self what this higher self desires the most, and here is the Empress. So we have this Empress that is right side up where she first appeared, reversed. This could be your energy, Sagittarius, where you're not open, your heart's not open to receiving all the things that you're manifesting. But what your heart wants the most is this Empress. It's either this counterpart, or it's for your heart to open and you to be grounded and receiving all the things that you desire. She gets everything that she wants because she is everything that she wants. I want to know more about this tower and this creation of the tower moment. Okay, and your angels and guides. I'm asking, what is this creation of the tower moment? What do your guides want you to know? Your guides are talking about unhealthy self-reflection is what I'm hearing. This is negative self-speak, or it's some kind of talking that somebody's doing to create this, but it's like not right thinking somehow. Right, and it's actually creating a bunch of challenges and moving forward on your path. I'm hearing career path too. Moving forward, really in your destiny. This is a destiny card. Okay. So Sagittarius, I want to know more about your past, present, future. In the past, we have this 1111 kindred spiritship celebration with the image being shattered of this. Let's look. Wow. And then we have the star card. It's like there's some kind of image that was shattered. But then here's this healing and hope and star and your highest and your greatest potential. So what happened to shatter this image? Because there's a lot of healing and hope there. some kind of intense anxiety happened. Intense anxiety, and it also looks like there might have been some alcohol or drugs or something involved that created the intensity, that created the upset, or that instigated it. And let's look at your present time. This is being all up in your head, being aloof and caring about control and power and resources, losing resources, like that being the main struggle. Okay, getting some clarification on that. Right, there's some kind of transition. It's a transition period. It's not full circle, but this is definitely something that is like, there's something going on here that's not victorious. There's something, it's like this isn't working. The way this energy is playing out isn't working. Being in your head and being worried and aloof, and this is like the opposite of manifesting energy. It's closing down, shutting doors, that kind of thing. So getting clear, getting back into your Queen of Wands energy. This is fun, this is happiness, this is inspiration, this is manifesting energy, rather than kind of shutting it down and not being in this flow of energy, like that reciprocity isn't happening. I want to find out a little bit more, Sagittarius, about your trajectory here. All sorts of cards are jumping out. And we've got the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning in love. This is opening your heart chakra. This is starting that flow of conversation and that flow of love and that flow of manifestation again. All right. I want to go ahead and, I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to ask for some guidance from your guides, Sagittarius. What is it that your guides want to tell you? What kind of advice do they want to give you for your energy check this month? This was pretty much of a doozy, I think. There was a lot going on here. A lot of having blinders on, so opening your eyes. Or this is the person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. This person is conflicted and kind of in their head and stuck with the manifesting, needing to switch channels and open up, all right, in order to manifest. Right. Here we have judgment and it's reversed. It's like somebody's stuck in the past, and your angels and guides are talking about being stuck in the past. This is a challenge. We're going to pull two more. And the next one is talking about, here's the Sun card. It's reversed. It's talking about not allowing yourself. It's like all of this love and happiness and joy is around you, but this is about not allowing yourself to receive it. Not letting yourself have it. And, actually we have two more that came out. And we've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Four of Cups, both reversed. So this is about being action-oriented and making a decision in love. Making a decision for reciprocity, making a decision for opening that flow of manifestation. Okay. Let me know how this resonated, Sagittarius. Pretty interesting. And I will see you soon.